create our wand is very easy. You're going to need a chopstick or a handle from an old brush. Today I'm going to be using a chopstick that we got at an obliging restaurant, and any size that you want. And you're also going to need some air clay. This is a Fila clay, and I'm just using a white color today, or you can use any color you want because you're going to be painting over it. The first part that you want to do with your wand is you want to create a handle that you like. So I'm going to use half of this, and I'm going to be wrapping the air clay around the chopstick very easily. And now I'm going to shape it into the shape that I want it. Once I got the wand shaped to the style that I wanted it to, I like a nice rounded handle at the bottom of here, I'm going to add a little bit of decoration. Here I am just rolling out the Fila clay, and I'm going to add a spiral around the wand, somewhere in the middle. Now, once I finish this, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like.
This is awesome. It's 24 hours later. It is hard and it's soft. I love the feel of it. I just can't wait to do some magic words here. Okay, so I had thought about this tonight, how I wanted to paint this. I'm going to do a nice dark finish on this, and I want to do this in an antique pewter. And let's see how this is going to look. Let's mix up some paint and make it look authentic. Totally. 24 hours later, hardened, looks great. I thought about all night long how I was going to paint this and mixing the colors up. First thing we're going to do is going to use our black, and we're going to coat the whole entire surface of our wand with a 660. It's nice. And I am using soft number 12 Chinham, and let's work with the handle first. Oh man, it's going to look great already. I had one of those aha moments because yesterday I had mentioned that I wanted to use the rich gold 997, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue doing that. Instead of doing a pewter, I'm going to do a bronze spiral around there, like a bronze metal, and we're going to mix together our 997 and our 660 black together and make a bronze finish for that. And if you haven't seen how to do my tutorial video on bronze, go check it out. But I'm going to show you how to do it right now. I'll show you how to mix different types of metal. We're going to use 1 part gold and just a tiny bit of black. That's actually too much for this, but and I am using today a 0 series from the 707 Sable Winsor and Newton. Today, these are made in England. Brushes, and you always want to mix your darkest into your lights to achieve that perfect color. Now, don't be going backwards, because you can always add, but you can't subtract. See, right about there. That's looking good. This is a good day. I'm having a really good day like this to demonstrate this. Now, using our sable very, very carefully, now we're going to start doing the detail work on the brush, the spiral. I was with the brush there. Beautiful bronze work added to our wand. Check it out. Awesome. And I can't wait now to start doing the faux finish for the wood. I actually like this just the way this is. To me, it's perfect, but I had chosen to go the extra step because I wanted to make a wand that actually is as I imagined. So this is going to be great. So let's mix up our colors now for our faux finish for the wood. And today we're going to be using a burnt sienna, a white, and our 660 black. Okay, and today I'm mixing up an appropriate wood base coating for our faux finish here. I have over here a number 18 sienna, a number, what number is this? White. It is, hold on please. It's a 601 mixing white, and I always love my 660 black. These are all acrylic finishes here. And my brush is slightly wet, so I can start mixing up the color appropriately here. There. Now we're moving kind of into a terracotta finish here. But when we add the black, it's all going to change. It's going to start looking now like a dark wood. Keep adding that. You keep mixing the colors until you have that right tone of wood. Now, I'm basically going to just paint the handle here very gently, and we're going to now use our water to start pulling that color down. Bring out the wooden finish. Now I have to decide how far to bring that wood up. Okay. And what we're going to do now is we're going to remove some of this wood finish. While your finish is hardening up here, I have a piece of paper towel here and a nice bowl of water, and I'm going to start removing some of this finish now to bring out the dark behind it. There, look at that. Just enough information there. And we get it to the right consistency we want. And just blend that right in. Leave that dark, blend that right in there. Now, take the hairdryer and blow that. This beautiful mottled effect over here. The gilding. This is one of the coolest wands ever. I can't wait to make a dozen more like this. Changing the style a little bit. The techniques today, enjoy.